Hello everyone, I am Smriti Chhabra, your Miss Universe Delhi.
जब आप बड़े होते हो ना तो आपके फिजिकल अपीयरेंस से लोग आपको जज करते हैं। बचपन से ही मुझे एकदम तैयार होने का, शीशे के सामने खड़े होने का और अच्छे से ड्रेसअप करने का, मेकअप करने का बहुत शौक था।
If you want to be a good anchor,
You know, there are different types of modeling. एक्टिंग हमारे अंदर ही होती है। पहले जो पैजेंट्री थी, that was very very different.
favorite fashion trend right now,
Fancy jeans that are going on.
heels or flats,
I love my flats.
stage acting or pageants.
Tough choice. I would say acting is my first love for sure. कभी भी हमें खुद के साथ इतना हार्श नहीं होना चाहिए कि अगर ये नहीं हुआ लाइफ में तो कुछ नहीं होगा.
Hello everyone, I am Smriti Chhabra, your Miss Universe Delhi, and welcome to another episode of Unstitched with Smriti. Here we unfold and unravel stories from the fashion, modeling, and pageant world. So if you are interested around these topics or know somebody who would be interested here, then do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Because the stories we share here are true, genuine, and straight from the heart. And today, on our episode, we have Ananya Mishra. She is into fashion, modeling, acting, pageants, and whatnot. It's a pleasure to have you here, Ananya. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Smriti. First of all, I would like to thank you for having me on this show. I'm glad to be here, and it's so good to see you again because we have known
Yeah.
each other since last year.
Yes.
So,
Ananya was there as a state finalist for Miss Universe Delhi and Haryana, and we
Yeah.
stayed together for 3 days for
Yeah.
that pageant, and it was a wonderful experience.
truly, it was really a wonderful experience, and I have literally enjoyed those days with my girls. So, truly worth it.
Yeah. And do you want to start with your early life first? That how was your life growing up, school, college, and then maybe how you transitioned into this field?
All right. So, while growing up, I was a nerd.
Oh,
Like, I was into studies a lot. मैं एकदम पढ़ाकू बच्चा थी जो पढ़ाई में बहुत अच्छा था. और I was always like, you know, the stopper girl who used to score good marks in classes and in school. So I was a topper as well for 12th grade, and I was very much into studies. So my parents wanted me to continue in studies only, but somehow my heart was always there with, you know, with acting, with modeling, with pageantry. I've always had my interest there.
yeah.
And because क्या होता है जब आप बड़े होते हो ना तो आपके फिजिकल अपीयरेंस से लोग आपको जज करते हैं एंड आपको बुलाते हैं कि ये तो मॉडल है,
हाँ.
ये तो मॉडल है. सो दिस यूज्ड टू हैपन विद मी अ लॉट बिकॉज बचपन से ही मुझे एकदम तैयार होने का, शीशे के सामने खड़े होने का और अच्छे से ड्रेसअप करने का, मेकअप करने का बहुत शौक था.
Right.
सो इवन माई फैमिली यूज्ड टू टेल मी कि ये इतना मॉडल की तरह तैयार होके कहाँ जाना है, कहाँ जाना है. एंड आई वाज लाइक आई जस्ट लाइक, you know,
Getting ready
getting
for
ready,
myself.
yeah, for myself, and like that way. So it started, you know, building up that way. I used to hear from other people that, you know, maybe you should try in some creative fields.
Yeah.
So I was like, why not, you know, maybe I should give it a shot.
Yes.
So I kind of, you know, started from there when I went for my college. So I started from there only. I started doing you know, little things from my first year of college. So that's how it started for me.
So you started theater first or modeling and pageants first?
So I started events first.
Oh,
Yeah, when I was in first year of my college.
yeah.
So there were few friends who used to do events and event management.
Yeah.
And it was something that interests me a lot. तो वहाँ से मैंने इवेंट्स करना स्टार्ट करा धीरे 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 धीरे. एंड बिकॉज आई ऑलवेज वांटेड टू बी, यू नो, इंडिपेंडेंट इन लाइफ, financially independent as well. So I was like, why not? If you are doing what you love and you're also earning by that, then I think that's probably the best thing that you can do to yourself. So after events, I started getting some modeling jobs, and after that some anchoring jobs as well. I started anchoring in, you know, different events, and that was a very wonderful experience for me. And that's how I entered into theater. So then I started my theater journey here in Delhi itself. And matlab मेरे साथ ऐसा हुआ कि एक चीज फिर मुझे दूसरी चीज की तरफ ले गई.
हाँ, right.
Yeah, one thing led to
Led
the
to the other.
other thing.
Yes, yes.
So it happened. So I've explored all the industries till
Yeah.
now. Then pageantry
Pageants.
happened. Yeah.
So, since you have explored all the industries, what do you think is something that's common in them? And maybe you can list down a few things like for acting, for modeling, for pageantry, and for anchors out there. Ki if you want to be a good anchor, these are the do's and don'ts for modeling, pageantry, and so on. So that it becomes a little more informative for the audience out there.
Yeah.
I really want this episode to be for the people who are there in this industry but are clueless where to go or what job requires what set of skills. And since you've explored almost everything, I
Yeah.
want you to share your fair share of experience.
All right. So for modeling, I would say I have to say that for modeling you need a lot of, you know, you need a there are different types of modeling.
Hmm.
If I have to
Right.
start with it.
Yeah.
So you have to first figure out where do you fit in.
Hmm.
आप कहाँ पे फिट इन करते हो ये फिगर आउट करना फॉर मॉडलिंग इज द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट यू हैव
Have
टू
to.
डू
True.
कि यू वांट टू डू रनवे मॉडलिंग यू वांट टू गो इनटू कमर्शियल्स
Yeah.
और अकॉर्डिंग टू योर type
Yeah.
what do you want to go in. First of all, just figure out that thing.
Okay.
So after that, I mean, when you have found your niche, it's very easy for you to go into that, work in that field. And on the other hand, anchoring, I would say it's just a lot of stage presence you need. It's your communication, it's आप stage पे कितने अच्छे से आप खेल सकते हो with the audience, with because वहाँ पे script तो होती है anchoring में, but कभी भी कुछ भी हो सकता है. So you have to handle those little mishaps that happens. So you have to be very very
Aware of your
aware of your
surroundings.
surroundings, and you have to be very careful about these things if you want to be an anchor, I would say. And in acting, I mean, that's the closest to my heart. And I would say it's all about emotions. It's all about how do you feel. So if you want to be an actor or something, if you want to pursue something in theater or something like that, so it comes from within. For me, I believe acting आपको कोई सिखा नहीं सकता. आप सिर्फ पॉलिश कर सकते हो खुद को, यू कैन गेन सम एक्सपीरियंस, बट एक्टिंग हमारे अंदर ही होती है. सो हर किसी के अंदर कुछ ना कुछ एक कैरेक्टर छिपा होता है. सो यू जस्ट नीड टू ब्रिंग इट आउट. फॉर मी दिस वर्क्स आउट.
And what do you have to say about pageants?
Okay. Okay. Pageants.
Like, what are the few things people must keep in mind if they want to enter into a pageant?
Okay. So I would say पहले जो pageantry थी, that was very very different than it is now. पहले कुछ professional training, grooming इतना matter नहीं करता था, right? Everyone was like so raw, and they used to enter into pageants and they used to win it as well. But now the pageant world has changed. You need a lot of grooming, you need a lot of training as well on your part to look the best, to walk the best, to talk the best. So I would say if somebody wants to join pageantry, if any girl wants to, she's interested in participating, first of all, she needs to, work on herself. That's the bare minimum that you have to start with. Apni walk pe kaam karna. It's not important that you have to go to those expensive training institute. I think आप खुद से भी start कर सकते हो. If you are just starting out, you can practice your walk. सबसे पहले heels में रहने की आदत डालनी पड़ती है. Because when I entered into pageants, मुझे heels में रहने की बिल्कुल भी आदत नहीं थी. And I used to, मैं heels में चल भी नहीं पाती थी. I was like that. And I was like, those 6-7 inches की heel में मैं कैसे चलूँगी? I had no clue. But it comes with practice. It's a daily job.
True.
It's not like that कि आज कर लिया और कल से फिर कुछ भी नहीं किया. You'll be back at zero.
Yeah.
So I think consistency and hard work and patience is what pageant requires.
And since how long have you been into the pageant world?
So it's been 2 years now.
Lovely.
Yeah, I have been a finalist for so many national pageants.
Do you want to name some?
Okay, the Miss Universe India state.
Yeah.
And I was there for Miss Earth India as well,
Okay.
and few others.
Mhm.
I went for Miss DY as well. So there were, I have had a fair share of experience for myself,
Hmm.
and then I transitioned into the other side of the pageantry, that was taking up the state director role for a pageant. So that's how
Yeah.
I kind of transitioned myself into
Yeah.
this whole pageantry thing.
Right. And
Yeah.
you went a lot viral because of your state directorship. I don't
Yeah.
want to take names, neither of the organization, nor of the people, nor of the contestants, but this is something that I wanted to talk to you about. That what are the red flags that a contestant must notice if they are going for a pageant? That okay, if these things are there or are happening, then they should try to avoid the organization or the situation. I would suggest don't take names because we are here to learn.
Yeah.
We are here to educate people that this is right and this might be wrong. So, what is your take on that?
Okay. So I would say the biggest red flags, if you talk about, then the biggest red flag is if if somebody is promising you a crown or something in the exchange of whatever,
Hmm.
be it money, be your dignity, be it whatsoever. So I believe this is the first red flag that you have to look for. I mean, we do earn crowns, we do not sell or buy crowns. It's like that for me.
Yeah.
So that is the biggest red flag. And the other thing I would say, I mean, you should check the credibility of the pageant that you are going for, right?
Mm-hmm.
उस organization के बारे में पता करना, how is that, how is this functioning, how are they working. If there are no auditions at all, none
Hmm.
of the auditions are happening, and
Hmm.
somehow they are just picking up contestants directly from somewhere. So you should understand the maths behind it. Ki how
Right.
is this happening,
Yeah.
why is it happening,
Right.
why they are not conducting a fair audition, or why कुछ एक फेयर प्रोसेस क्यों नहीं है टू फिल्टर आउट गर्ल्स, बिकॉज
Hmm.
ऐसा तो नहीं है कि इंडिया में गर्ल्स डोंट वांट टू पार्टिसिपेट.
Hmm.
आई मीन, इंडिया में बहुत सारी टैलेंटेड गर्ल्स हैं जो एक्चुअली पार्टिसिपेट करना चाहती हैं, एंड दे आर टू गुड एट इट,
Right.
राइट? सो इफ this thing is happening, somebody is coming randomly out of the blue, then
Hmm.
I think that is a red flag that I would watch for.
But let's say a contestant has money,
Yeah.
is willing to pay
Okay.
and buy the crown.
Okay.
The people who are getting the money is happy. The
Yeah.
girl who is getting the crown is happy. So, where do you draw the line that this is right or this is wrong? If both of them are happy, then where does the problem lie?
I think it lies in when you show
Hmm.
that the system is very fair and
Okay.
transparent for all the girls.
Hmm.
If it's like that, तो आपको वो चीज़ वैसा ही दिखाना चाहिए जैसा है. Because there are so many girls, what happens, Smriti, I would tell you, जब आप नहीं कर पाते ना, या आपको लगता है कि मैं नहीं जीती या मैं सिलेक्ट नहीं हुई, मैं क्यों नहीं हुई, so a lot of questions come to your mind, right? And बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं जो सेल्फ डाउट में चले जाते हैं, वो खुद को ब्लेम करते हैं
Right.
कि शायद मेरे अंदर ही
I've
कुछ
been
कमी
there.
होगी. You have been there,
हाँ.
right? We are pageant girlies. We have
Yeah.
been there. I have been there too.
Yeah.
When I used to think, मेरे अंदर ही कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, maybe I'm lacking somewhere, maybe I'm not prepared enough. I used to have all those thoughts within me. So that is very important कि if your system works like that, make it clear and transparent for all the girls out there. क्योंकि जो सच में टैलेंटेड है और जो सच में कुछ सपने लेकर अपने साथ आए हैं, वो एटलीस्ट खुद को ब्लेम करके खुद की मेंटल हेल्थ और अपनी मेंटल पीस को खराब ना करें. बिकॉज इन सब चीज़ों से बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पैक्ट पड़ता है लोगों की मेंटल हेल्थ पे, जैसे कि मेरी भी पड़ा था एक पॉइंट तक. या
Right. So you are saying that if you are doing this, it's okay, but make it public. Don't show
Yeah.
that you are picturizing it in a different way and doing these things behind the scenes. If
Yeah.
you're doing it, talk about it. If you're not doing it, then maintain that decorum in the industry altogether.
Yeah, because there are so many organizations who openly talks about it.
Yeah,
They are very open to
open
it,
about
you
it.
know. So many Mrs. pageants are there, so many
Hmm.
teen pageants are there. They're very vocal about it, and
Hmm.
it's clear and it's mentioned everywhere
Hmm.
that, you know, this is how it works.
Yeah,
And that's completely fine,
right.
because we all know that, you know, pageants are expensive.
Expensive,
Yeah,
right,
I've
right.
been there, I've spent a lot on pageants. That's completely fine.
Yeah. So, I have spent in a way that I know this particular amount I am paying to a trainer, and in return, I'll get to learn my ramp walk, I'll get to learn communication skills, makeup,
Yeah,
and all of those things.
yeah.
I haven't really paid for anything that I have no proof of that where that money is going. So
Yes.
even if I'm staying maybe at a property, then I'll get a proper receipt that, okay, you are staying here, this is the room fare, this is the food fare. Though for the pageant that I have been, Miss Universe India, they don't charge a single penny. It's
Yes.
just the registration amount, and that is for everybody, 3,000, 3,500,
Yeah.
something like that. And we do get a receipt in return that this is the amount that you've paid for registration. Everything is clear.
Yeah.
So I think another red flag for the contestants would be that if you do not know where your money is going, be aware
Yes.
of where you are investing. If you're investing in your clothes, you're buying it, renting them,
Yes.
you have the proof, right? But if you don't know where your money is going, that might be a little questionable.
Yes.
I think
Truly.
you also faced a similar situation over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truly. Like, I agree with what you've said just now. You should know what you are paying for. I mean, we all have spent a lot of money on our gowns, on our training. Even I've done so,
Yeah,
right? But we know where our money is going, because pageants
right.
में खर्चे तो होते ही हैं. You have to manage everything on your own,
I rather call it
right?
investments. होते हैं. You're investing on yourself.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
investing on your dreams.
true.
That's completely fine. We all have done that.
Yeah,
So that's not a problem. The problem lies when you don't know what is exactly happening, or even if you know, so you have like signed up for that. That's
hmm.
your way of doing things. I mean, fine for you, but
But do you think it's fair on the contestants' part also? Like they know that they are paying for a certain title, certain crown, or even a placement.
yeah.
Do you think it's fair on their end also? That I have money, I can pay, I can get placed. How right do you think is that?
I think it might be right for them, because I don't know, a lot of girls who are new to the industry, they just, you know, do not look for anything else.
Hmm.
They look for ki, okay, maybe I'm getting the crown and I'm okay with it,
Okay.
right? मुझे crown मिल रहा है. कुछ लोगों को मतलब they don't believe that I cannot, you know, sacrifice my dignity and my values and my morals for that crown.
Hmm.
Crown खुद की मोरल से बड़ा नहीं होना चाहिए. That's what I believe in. That's what I have understood through this journey.
Hmm.
कि कोई भी crown आपकी मोरल से, आपके values से बड़ा नहीं है. शायद कुछ लोगों के लिए नहीं होगा, तो maybe they chose this way.
Hmm.
They are doing it this way, but it's completely up to them.
And there's this voting system in a lot of pageants,
Yeah,
nationally and internationally
as well.
also, where the contestants have to invest a certain amount for paid votings.
Yeah,
That you invest certain amount, you get such votes, you
placements.
get placements based on that.
Yeah.
Uh, how fair is that? I have no clue about it. That's why I am asking you that how fair is that in a pageant?
I mean, I don't know. There are few pageants जो voting नहीं करते.
Hmm.
They give you some amount to collect in their funds.
Okay.
So that is basically for charity work.
Okay.
They are being transparent about it कि your money is going into this charity work and everything is clear
Hmm.
on their end.
Hmm.
So at least you know where your money is going.
That happened with us for Keto Miss
Yeah,
Universe India.
yeah.
We whatever
Right.
little amount we could, we
Right.
donated there.
Right,
Yeah,
right. So that, I think that is fair enough.
yeah.
But on the other hand, जो दूसरी तरफ voting system होता है,
Hmm.
you don't know where this money is going. I mean, it's going in whose bank account, you have no clue of, and you get certain placements on the basis of that. I don't think so. It's, you know, it's
Fair.
worthy,
Worthy.
yeah, or even fair enough to do such processes. But yeah,
So, how is your take on what pageants used to be earlier where money was not involved, and now that a lot of money is involved, be it voting, be it training, anything, how has it shifted the concept of pageants in the minds of the audience who is watching? Because I personally felt that once there's a controversy around pageants, any pageant, any person, whosoever it may be, the entire world starts questioning the entire pageant fraternity. That
True.
maybe this girl is also not achieved it fairly, or maybe that girl is not actually deserving of the title she has. So, one mistake and the entire community is questioned. That is my take on it. What do you have to say on that?
So, I mean, I would say it's not important, you know, पहले pageants में होता था कि बहुत fair था and everybody knows about it. Even when I entered into pageantry, I had no clue कि क्या होता है क्या नहीं होता है. मतलब कोई भी अगर है और जैसे pageant में जाना है, कुछ उसको बनना है मे बी whatsoever, so उसके दिमाग में बहुत सारे questions होते हैं, right? जब तक मैंने भी pageantry में enter नहीं किया था, I used to think कि pageants are for free, it has no expenses, कुछ भी नहीं होता. ये सब दिमाग में होता है हर किसी के, जो सिर्फ pageant दूर से देख रहा होता है. एक बार जब आप pageants के अंदर आ जाते हो and you get to know a lot of things which you were not aware of, then you start questioning yourself कि you know क्या मैंने सही किया, maybe I'm meant for this or not. बहुत सारे चीजें आती हैं दिमाग में, right? So अगर क्योंकि ऐसी एक इमेज बना दी गई थी ना हमारे देश में pageants की कि it's you know it's for everyone, it's for everyone, be it financially weaker or stronger person, it does not matter. But धीरे धीरे करके जब मैंने भी pageantry में एंटर किया तब समझ आया कि इट हैज़ अ लॉट ऑफ एक्सपेंसेस और वो आपको बेयर करने ही पड़ते हैं, नो मैटर व्हाट योर फाइनेंशियल कंडीशन इज. आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि एवरीबडी हैज टू स्पेंड लैक्स. According to their capability, their capacity, they are spending, right? It's not for free,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So this is one misconception I want कि दूर हो जाए लोगों से. और फिर जो लोग सच में अफोर्ड कर सकते हैं वही इस चीज के बारे में सोचेंगे, बिकॉज आगे जाके जब आपको ये चीजें पता लगती है ना, इट्स वेरी वेरी हार्ट ब्रेकिंग.
To the girls who want to be a part of a certain pageant, I would say that take it as your career investment.
Yeah.
Like before getting a job, you get an MBA done, you have to pay a certain fee in the college.
Yes.
Or doing any course, you have to pay a certain amount, right? That's why you spend money here also, in your pageant training, in your
Yes.
grooming.
Yes.
That's the investment that you're making for your future, so that you get better returns, maybe by a placement, maybe by getting certain titles, or even the winner. So that is one thing that you should keep in mind, that like any other profession, pageantry also requires an investment so that you get better returns in the future.
Yes.
And I would also want to highlight the placement, the representation of the people from the Northeast. Because for years, the beauty queens from Northeast were lacking representation. And from past few years, we've seen that so many beautiful and talented people from the Northeast are actually representing India internationally, getting titles for us.
Yeah.
So, what do you have to say, since you've gone through a similar process, conversation? What is your say on that? That are we there to support them because they've recently gotten the recognition,
Yes.
or are we there to manipulate them because they were deprived of this position for years?
True. I mean, I would just like to say कि जो नॉर्थ ईस्ट का हमारा पार्ट है, that's a very very strong, you know, part of our country as well.
Yeah.
And there are so many strong contenders from Northeast that we have seen in the past.
Yeah.
There were amazing girls and बहुत सारा talent है Northeast में. That's what I believe in. And जो support Northeast की girls को मिलता है when they entered into any pageant is insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. I mean,
True.
nobody can beat that. Nobody.
Agreed.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
They get the maximum support everything, because
they're deserving also.
they are deserving also, but
Yeah.
the people from there, the
More
people,
fascinated.
yeah, the people from Northeast, they are very very supportive of their girls wherever they go, right? So agar koi bhi ladki participate kar rahi hai, they are there for her, they'll push her like anything, right? So I think that is the best part about Northeast. And I am so happy like seeing that they're getting good things now, they're getting good placements, because they truly deserve it.
Deserve it.
They truly deserve it. I mean, it does not matter if you don't know Hindi, or maybe your Hindi is little weak. It does not make you any lesser than anybody, right? Because this is the one excuse that I hear from everyone, like while it comes to placements and stuff, ki she did not win because she don't know Hindi, right? But I don't believe this is any valid excuse
Reason,
or maybe any valid reason for that. They are, equally as Indians as we are. Yeah, and they are part of us. So I think that's changing little bit, and I'm happy about it.
Language was never a barrier.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been a barrier.
Yeah.
And today, I don't think so. It is a barrier because language is just a mode of communication.
Yeah.
And you can communicate in any language. When you go for international pageants, so many people who represent their countries get translators because they're not comfortable talking in English or any other language. So language, I definitely think, should not be an excuse for not giving any girl, for that matter, a placement. So do you also want to share a little tips for the people who want to become a pageant aspirant if they do not have enough money? Like they're not willing to spend or do not have enough money for their training, for their grooming, or even for pageants that require a huge amount of registration fee.
Yeah. So I would say registration fees is the mandatory thing that you have to manage, and it's not much. I think किसी भी pageant में 3,500 से ज़्यादा registration fees I have not seen till now, जो भी valid pageants हैं, right? And apart from that, if you want to talk about how to prepare for it when you are auditioning and when you are starting out in this career, and you don't want to invest much, so I would say start preparing on your own. If you cannot afford a grooming school or a training institute, so there are so many people who are coming up on YouTube and all of those social media platforms who are sharing their experiences, who are sharing their things out there to educate girls and to aware girls about these things. Like you are also doing such great things, and I loved your videos.
Thank you.
So there are so many people who are doing such great thing. So I think उनको फॉलो कर सकते हैं, उनको देख सकते हैं, उनकी जर्नी से हम सीख सकते हैं कि कैसे हमें आगे जाना है. एंड सबसे बेसिक चीजों पे काम करना इज योर RAM walk and your communication skills, and that you can do at your home as well. It's not it's not that big of a task, it's not that difficult. अगर हम खुद से भी चाहें तो ये चीज़ों को हम खुद से प्रिपेयर कर सकते हैं by reading a lot of articles, newspapers, watching YouTube videos, podcasts and stuff. And RAM walk के लिए तो you have to wear your heels and practice daily, maybe in your corridor or maybe in your society, like anywhere. And it's just that there's nothing much, and rest you can work on your advocacy if you have something that truly connects with you, with your personality. So please work on your advocacy as well.
I have seen, and we've also talked about on the channel, that a lot of people just create advocacy because they have to represent in a pageant. So that should not be the case, because the organization is also smart enough to make out that are you doing it just for the pageant or you genuinely believe in it. And a suggestion, since we are educating people, even if you haven't worked on something, just tell them that I haven't worked on something yet, but this is my vision or plan for the future.
Yes.
That is also okay. You just don't have to fake things, because if they make it out, it's going to affect you negatively.
Truly.
Yeah.
और आई बिलीव कि कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा होता ही है जो हम सबके दिल के थोड़ा सा करीब होता है, राइट? एक ह्यूमन के अंदर कुछ ना कुछ एक ऐसा कॉज होता ही है जिसके लिए वो काम करना चाहता है, राइट? तो ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आपकी एडवोकेसी बस यही होनी चाहिए कि मैं कुछ जाके सोशल वर्क करूँ बहुत मैसिव यू नो
हाँ,
अमाउंट का, या कुछ बहुत ह्यूज एक काम करूँ तभी वो काउंट होगा, नहीं।
राइट।
आई थिंक छोटी छोटी चीज़ें भी काउंट होती हैं। इवन इफ यू आर जस्ट फीडिंग 1 person डेली और मे बी 1 animal डेली, इट्स मोर देन इनफ।
या
यू आर वर्किंग टुवर्ड्स द राइट डायरेक्शन। तो कभी कभी हम ये सब सोच के ना स्टार्ट ही नहीं करते
हाँ,
कि
हाँ,
मे बी कैसे करूं मैं, या मुझे नहीं समझ आ रहा है, इतना सब कुछ तो शायद मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगी। स्टार्ट विद 1 little step, एंड बाकी अपने आप हो
हो
जाता है। यू
जाएगा,
जस्ट हैव टू स्टार्ट एटलीस्ट,
राइट।
राइट।
So before pageants, I didn't even know what an advocacy means or
या
what a social cause is.
या
Then I did my research and then I came to know it means that you are working for something that you truly believe
यस
matters. And then I kept on thinking, what do I do? मैं कुछ करती हूँ, नहीं करती हूँ. And then it clicked me that since the age of maybe 3 or 4, I have been saving random animals on the street,
या
be it birds, be it mice for that matter. I used to get scolded by my
या
family, but it didn't matter. I used to make homes for puppies and I used to feed them wherever I could. While coming back from school, if there was some water or lunch left in my bag, I used to pour it for the birds and dogs. So that's when it hit me that this is
यस
something that I have been doing. And with the right resources, when I grew up, when I started earning, I used to invest a little chunk of my earnings
या
towards their welfare.
या
And then that clicked me. This is your advocacy. This is what you're working for. And that's all you have to tell to the
या
people who ask for it.
या
So it's not that difficult. It's very much doable. And most of you might already be doing all of
doing
these
it.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just don't realize sometimes,
Yeah.
that we are already, doing something for the society. Because I believe in जो भी कुछ हमें मिला है from the nature, from the society itself, we have to, give it back. That's what my family taught me,
Yeah.
कि you have to give it back as well.
True.
सो आई थिंक हम सब कुछ ना कुछ कर ही रहे होते हैं, हम सबके अंदर ही वो होता है.
Yeah.
इट्स जस्ट देयर, यू हैव टू फिगर आउट व्हाट ट्रूली मैटर्स फॉर यू, व्हाट इज योर ट्रू कनेक्शन. दैट्स व्हाट यू शुड फिगर आउट.
Some people think कि animals को तो हर कोई feed कर रहा है. So
नो.
even if you feed them,
या
मैं तो इसको advocacy में नहीं बताऊंगी for my
या
interview. I'll look for a fancy looking advocacy like
या
something related to health or sanitation or building something, constructing something. No, that would show in your interview that you're faking all of those things. So don't do that.
या ट्रूली.
And after this, I have a segment where I asked people.
ओके
Definitely, I didn't put your name, but I asked
ओके
on my Instagram story that what are a few things that you think have changed and a few myths, all of those about pageantry.
ओके.
A few people have their questions and doubts. So I would want you to answer them for us. Are you ready?
या श्योर, आई एम एक्साइटेड.
Perfect. So I'll go with the first question that's there on
ऑलराइट.
my Instagram. And it says that, do you think being rich and spending more money will make someone win the crowd?
Okay. I mean, I don't know which crown you are talking about, but I believe there are still genuine organizations who are working towards, women empowerment and what pageants truly stand for. You just have to figure it out. It's very very simple. और वो ओवरनाइट नहीं समझ में आता. आई मीन लाइफ में कुछ आप गलतियां करते हो और उसी से सीखते हो. When I entered into pageantry, I know nothing about it. मुझे पेजेंट्स के नाम भी नहीं पता थे कौन कौन से होते हैं. आई जस्ट नो देयर इज दोज बिग फेमस पेजेंट्स आउट देयर. आई जस्ट
Yeah.
नो दीज टू.
Huh.
एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट आई डेंट नो कि दूसरे पेजेंट्स भी एग्जिस्ट करते हैं.
Right.
सो जब हम खुद एंटर करते हैं और हम खुद अपनी गलतियों से सीखते हैं, तब हमें चीज़ें समझ आती हैं, एंड देन वी कैन फिगर आउट इजीली कि कहाँ पे क्राउन वर्थ इट है या फिर नहीं है.
That was the honest answer.
या
Yeah. The next question is, does pageant, I'll just correct it because I think there's some problem with the English. So the main intent behind the question is, are pageants inclusive in real or they just talk about the good parts for the PR because they don't have winners?
ओके.
Yeah.
So first of all, I would like to say pageants को सिर्फ जीतना ही is not everything. You know, they are meant to make you a new person.
Hmm.
They're meant to teach you so many things in life.
Hmm.
It's not about winning always in pageantry, I believe. अगर आप नहीं भी जीते हो, you can still achieve a lot of things from it. Because you must have also seen there are so many girls who might not win the pageants, but they are still doing so good in life. Right?
Yeah.
So it's not always about winning, first of all. And second of all, the question was like,
Do pageants do all of these things just for PR?
okay, inclusivity thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think time के साथ pageants inclusive हुए हैं.
हाँ.
We all have seen
In
that.
what sense?
In what sense? Like in the sense of beauty standards that have changed over the time,
Hmm.
right? Because earlier there used to be a certain type of beauty queens that we all have seen,
Hmm.
right? But now the times have changed. और अब हम बहुत अलग अलग तरीके की, अलग अलग स्किन, अलग अलग कलर, अलग अलग नेशनैलिटी, रिलीजन,
Height.
रीजन, हाइट, वेट,
Yeah.
एवरीथिंग वी आर सीइंग कि लोग आगे आ रहे हैं. दे आर
Right.
एक्चुअली स्टेपिंग इनटू मॉडलिंग एंड यू नो पैजेंट्री. वरना पहले यही होता था कि नो, मॉडलिंग इज नॉट फॉर एवरीवन. You know, pageantry is not for everyone. If you are short, or if you are, you know, if you are skinny, or maybe like your weight is, you know, much, so you cannot participate.
Hmm.
Right? But I think times have changed,
Right.
and we all have seen it. Right? We have seen a lot of plus size models as well nowadays, and a lot of skinny models as well who are doing great. So I think they are inclusive, but time तो लगेगा चीजें चेंज होने में, क्योंकि इतने टाइम से सेम चीजें चली आ रही हैं. It's very rigid, but I'm glad कि it's changing with time.
Right.
Yeah.
So, my next question. Oh, people want me to join some more pageants.
For you to join.
I
Okay.
just read that. But nonetheless, the next question is the crown bought? I don't know in what reference they are saying. The question just says, is the crown bought?
Okay. I mean, it really depends. It
Hmm.
really depends ki which crown you are vying for and which is the organization you are going for. I would I would suggest everyone, every girl who's out there, अगर सच में you want to do pageants, just go out for the genuine ones out there, because only they are left with some value in these days.
Hmm.
Otherwise, whatever you do, how much you spend, it makes no sense, right?
Right.
So I would just say choose wisely. Just go for the right ones, because anyways you have to spend a lot in your pageant journey. So spend on the right ones, not on the wrong ones.
A lot of questions are naming certain pageant organizations,
Okay.
which I'm very restricted to talk about right now because, as we said in the beginning, I don't want to take names.
Yeah.
A lot of questions say that are they only money minded? Is money the only thing that matters? And why do people still join such pageants? So, all of these questions around that. Do you want to sum all of this for once and for all for this conversation?
Okay. So I would say whatever I've put out there on my social media is, it's obviously true, right? And you know, had the courage to speak up, because I've been through a lot in that entire period. For that entire 1 month, I've been through a lot mentally. It was like a hell situation for me. I've had a lot of anxiety at that time, but I'm so glad that my family and friends were there to support me. Otherwise, I would have never come out of that situation. So I decided to speak up because I thought because you know that I was one of the youngest state directors there.
Yeah.
Right? I'm very young right now to be into all of that. And so I would like to share one incident that happened with me. Mental health is something which is like very, very close to me, since I have faced a lot of mental health issues in my day-to-day life, a lot of anxiety issues as well, and I've talked about it in my advocacies where I've been into pageants and all. So last year, an incident happened, and that shook me to the core. So I've had a best friend from school, okay, and he committed suicide last year. So, okay, that took me, I mean, I was taken aback by this thing, okay, and तब मुझे पता चला कि मेंटल हेल्थ सच में एक इतना बड़ा इशू हो सकता है कि people are taking their lives around me only. In my college, in my school, a lot of things were happening, and I used to get the news of something has happened to somebody. और वो चीज़ मुझे अंदर से इतनी अफेक्ट करती थी कि why are people doing this? Why are people doing this? I mean, what is the reason? Because हमें नहीं पता होता ना क्या चल रहा है उनके साथ, क्या हुआ था, we don't know. I still don't know what happened to him. We were such best friends, and even I don't know. So मेरी मेंटल हेल्थ बहुत खराब हो गई थी, ये सब चीज़ें जो भी हुई, whatever happened, I've shared about it. एंड आई वाज लाइक कि अगर कोई और है जो कि मेरी ही तरह who's very young और जो सोचता है कि मैं कुछ चीज़ें करूँ लाइफ में आगे, और अगर उसके साथ ये चीज़ें होती हैं, आई डोंट नो लोग कैसे उन चीज़ों के साथ डील कर पाएंगे. मैं डील कर पाई बिकॉज आई वाज फॉर्चुनेट इनफ कि मेरे पास लोग थे सपोर्ट करने के लिए. आई हैव अ वेरी सपोर्टिंग फैमिली एंड आई हैव फ्रेंड्स. आई एम ब्लेस्ड. बट हर किसी के पास नहीं होते, एंड दे एंड अप टेकिंग रॉन्ग स्टेप्स इन लाइफ, राइट. कुछ भी हो जाता है लोगों के साथ, और छोटी छोटी चीज पर लोग कुछ बड़ा स्टेप ले लेते हैं. सो आई थॉट व्हाई नॉट, आई जस्ट स्पीक अप अबाउट इट, राइट. क्योंकि मुझे पता था बहुत सारे लोग बहुत कुछ फेस कर रहे हैं उस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर, एंड कोई भी बोलने के लिए तैयार नहीं था. जब मैंने चीजें बोली, एक्चुअली आई हैड द गट्स टू स्पीक अप. बहुत सारे लोगों ने सेम चीजें बोली आकर, राइट. बहुत सारे लोगों ने अपनी चीज़ें बताई, अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस शेयर किए कि उन्होंने भी सिमिलर चीज़ें फेस की वहाँ पर. और ऐसा क्यों हुआ कि सिर्फ एक ही ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का नाम बार बार सब लोग ले रहे थे, किसी और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का नाम क्यों नहीं लिया गया? Why everybody is sharing the same story, the same experience that I have had? So there must be some reason behind it, right?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So we have a conclusion
Yeah.
to this topic for now.
Yeah.
I hope you're at peace after this. Like, how are you doing now mentally?
Now I'm doing good. Now I'm doing great. और इस सब से निकलने के लिए भी मैंने थिएटर का ही सहारा लिया. I was mentally very very disturbed, and then I just went to theater. I had a show coming up, so I was preparing for that show for almost a month. I had a theater production, so मैंने अपना सारा टाइम वहाँ दिया, अपना सब कुछ, अपना ध्यान, अपना दिमाग सिर्फ वहीं पे लगाया. तब जाके I was feeling a little bit okay कि I'm theater is kind of my escape, so I did that, and now I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling good.
Can we expect you sometime soon back into the pageants, maybe as a contestant or anything?
Okay. I mean, yeah, pageants has been one of my favorite things from since forever now. So you might expect me, you never know in which role now, maybe as a contestant, maybe as I don't know, something else, maybe mentoring other people, or you know you might see me somewhere,
In
some down
pageants.
there in pageantry down there. I mean, I'm not gonna leave it like that.
Amazing.
So yeah.
Now let's quickly move on to the rapid fire round.
Okay.
So you have to answer very quickly, no thinking. Try to keep it short because it's a rapid fire round, right?
Okay.
Okay. So the first question for you is favorite fashion trend right now?
Favorite fashion trend. Okay, so I like a lot of those fancy jeans that are going on the Instagram, right?
Stones and pearls.
Yeah, and with a lot of detailings,
हाँ.
all of that. I mean, I just love that because denims हम बहुत time से पहन रहे हैं, and that is something fresh coming up. So I just love that.
Interesting. Heels or flats?
Oh my God. I love my flats anytime, anywhere, but being into pageantry, I have also made myself comfortable into heels. So, yeah.
Stage acting or pageants?
Oh my god, tough choice. I would say acting is my first love for sure. So I would choose acting any day.
Biggest lesson from your pageant journey?
Okay. So I would like to say, do not trust anybody in this industry. Just do not. And you should always have somebody at your back who is supporting you, be it your family, be it your friends, no matter who, but just keep there your support system with you, because इस इंडस्ट्री में बहुत ज़रूरत पड़ने वाली है. आप अकेले इतनी सारी चीज़ों के साथ कोप अप नहीं कर सकते, be it mentally, be it physically. It's exhausting. Yeah.
This industry and even life in general.
In general.
Keep your people around you.
Yeah.
So the next question is one thing you wish every aspiring model knew before starting. Aspiring models.
Okay. So I just want to say this one thing, that recently a lot of things happened, and we have seen a lot of people quitting modeling, right? Because of different reasons, maybe financial reasons or maybe something else. So I would say, if you want to start modeling, just completely modeling पे rely मत करो जब तक you don't make big in it. Just keep your backup options available, be it studies, be it whatever career option you are opting for. Just do not be completely reliable on modeling or these careers, because एक बार जब आप उसमें कुछ अच्छा नाम बना लो, then you can have it as your full-time career. So I would suggest that only, because times have changed and industry have changed a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My next question for you is favorite theatre play or character you would love to perform?
I would love to perform, or I have already performed.
Chalo, anything you want to say.
Okay. So I've recently done a play called Yarma, last month only, in NSD, National School of Drama, Delhi, and I've played the main character of Yarma, and that is, one of the best character, or maybe one of my favorite characters of my life, and all the credit goes to my director, Mr. Shekhar Kawat. He is an amazing director, all thanks to him. So this was, one of the character that stayed with me, because we were preparing for this entire play for almost a month. सो एक महीने के अंदर कितनी अटैचमेंट हो जाती होगी उस कैरेक्टर से, एंड मुझे बाहर आने में इतना टाइम लग गया उस कैरेक्टर से. हम लाइक, कोई भी मुझे बुला रहा है उधर से, यरमा यरमा, एंड आई एम लाइक, ओके, दिस हैज टू स्टॉप नाउ.
Yeah.
या
The next question is are you a morning person or a night owl?
Oh my god, secrets. I'm a night owl for sure. I mean, I like sunsets over sunrise anytime. That's my favorite thing.
Interesting. One red flag in the pageant industry that girls should never ignore, though we've talked about it, maybe in a
Yeah.
sentence you can tell.
I would say always take care of, where your money is going, where you are spending. Just be mindful of that.
Right. If not pageants, modeling, acting, anchoring, like the things that you're already doing,
Oh my god.
then what would you be doing now?
What would I be doing other than those things? Oh my god, I've never imagined my life without art. मुझे लगता है कि बिना आर्ट के दुनिया क्या है, ये जिंदगी क्या है, कुछ भी नहीं है. यू कैन
Right.
रिलेट टू मी
Yeah.
एज एन आर्टिस्ट. हमारे लिए आर्ट के बिना कुछ नहीं है इस दुनिया में. सो व्हाट वुड आई डू? I don't know, maybe I will still be doing, something maybe behind the camera, but I'll always be staying in touch with
The artistic industry.
the artistic industry. If not in front of the camera, then
Behind the
maybe at the
camera.
behind the camera I'll work.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, your go-to confidence booster before a big event, be it modeling, pageants, or a theatre show.
Sorry.
Your biggest confidence booster before a big event.
Confidence booster.
Yeah.
Okay. So my black coffee. All the time, जब भी मुझे low feel हो रहा होता है, I'll just take a coffee shot and I'm good to go.
One word that describes your journey so far.
I would say dramatic, because in theater we do a lot of drama, और मेरे जो सर थे वो एक चीज बोलते थे कि जब आपकी लाइफ में ड्रामा नहीं होता ना, तो आप स्टेज पे भी कभी ड्रामा नहीं कर सकते।
You've had a lot of it.
या सो आई थिंक मेरी लाइफ में इतना ड्रामा है, तभी वो स्टेज पे भी दिख पाता है। सो आई
Right.
थिंक दैट इज इट।
So we've come to the end of this round as well. My final question to you before we end this conversation is, what is that one advice that you would want to give to the girls who are watching this in pageants? That there's always one winner, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people apply.
Yeah.
One winner from the state, then all the finalists go. One winner for the country, and internationally, we only one winner is chosen.
Yeah.
So, what is your advice to the rest of the girls or the boys who've applied that do not win in a pageant? What do you have to tell them?
Okay. So first of all, I would like to say don't be so harsh on yourself. कभी भी हमें खुद के साथ इतना हार्श नहीं होना चाहिए कि अगर ये नहीं हुआ लाइफ में तो कुछ नहीं होगा। इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट, इट्स नॉट द एंड ऑफ द वर्ल्ड। मे बी हो सकता है आप वो पैजेंट ना जीते हो बिकॉज समथिंग even bigger must have been waiting for you. So just have faith in God. Just trust the timing of God, and he will connect you with your true calling for sure. Just don't get disheartened कि अगर आप नहीं जीतते हो। just do not compare yourself to others, because pageantry में हम बहुत competitive हो जाते हैं, being girls, or even boys, कि she is even more beautiful, she is more talented. No, everyone is beautiful in their own way. So खुद को compare नहीं करना है किसी से। अगर आप नहीं जीते हो, it's okay. Maybe better things आपके लिए wait कर रही हैं. You just have to find it. You just have to figure out that. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Ananya, for a lovely advice to all the people watching this. And that was it for the conversation today. I hope you guys found it informative, and this conversation could add a little value in your life if you want to know the insides of the pageant and the modeling world. Because whatever Ananya shared today is very important if you are entering this field, if you want to stay away from frauds and scams. And I'll see you again very soon with another informative video. Till then, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.